All right. Perfect. A very good morning, guys. Very good morning. So yes, you can hear me. You can see the screen. All right. Let us start our today's session. So guys, yes, before starting our today's sessions, stop coding. You need to do that before the class, not in the class. All right. So stop. Please close your laptops. Close your laptops. All right. So yes, let us start our today's session. So as always, before starting our today's session, let us just try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concepts we had covered in our last 2 days of our session. So from last 2 days onwards, 2 to 3 days onwards, we've been discussing about transaction management. Yes, we know basically what is this transaction management. Transaction management revolves around one principle, that is do everything or do nothing. So we need to keep in mind acid properties are there, which we need to keep in mind. First one is atomicity. After that, consistency, isolation, and durability. We already know that. And three steps are there. Step one, disable the auto commit. Step two, do whatever the logics which you want to do, you can do it. Step three, use commit, use commit or roll back according to the project requirements. We already covered one project in the classroom, one program in the classroom, and I requested you to, like I yesterday, I gave you some assignments also. Two assignments I gave. First one is very easy. Second one is little bit complex, just little bit. The only thing is you need to cancel. If you cancel, you need to add that again, update the database again. So that is what the task which I have provided you. How many of you completed that movie tickets booking? Raise your hands. How much time it took? Say loudly, please. Be fast. 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours. You? Others, girls? Okay. You? Not done. Okay. Okay. Guys, I want everyone to kindly please try to complete the task. Okay. When I say complete, don't take the help of online, not exactly ChatGPT. I want you to do by your own. The only thing is you need to work with the queries correctly. You already know how to deal with prepared statement. You already know how to use result set. You already know how to work with execute query and execute update methods. So make sure to work on that particular task. Am I clear with this? At least by tomorrow, make sure to complete this. Now, sir, can we upload this project in your resume, in our resume? Absolutely not. That is not a project. That's just a concept. That's a concept. Project, yeah, in our advanced Java only, I'll be trying to deal with one more lengthy project. That project, okay, you can upload it in your resume. It's not like a real time kind of thing, but it's more like, well, more than academic, less than real time. Am I clear with this? So just wait for that particular projects there. All right. Okay. Now today we'll be dealing with one more completely a new concept, that is connection pooling. Connection pooling. For example, okay, how to say this? All right. I guess almost everyone went to DMart or else some kind of shopping malls. Not exactly like shopping malls. DMart is actually better example for this. Let's consider DMart. You know DMart, right? Everyone knows? Okay. If anyone does not know, raise. Why? Because you'll not be able to understand that example. Whatever example right now I'm saying, you'll not be able to understand if you don't know DMart. Do you know DMart? Okay, then fine. All right. Now, for example, we went to DMart, or else you went to DMart. Okay, you purchase some, items, grocery kind of things, or else soaps, brushes, whatever it may be. You purchase some items. Okay, there is one counter. I mean, once it's done, you are coming to the billing counter. Only one counter is there. Three people are there. Three people. You are fourth person. Okay, what you will do? You will wait. Yes or no? Fine. 10 people are there. Only one counter. Okay, ish. Let's just try to wait. 100 people are there. Only one counter. What you will do? Obviously, you'll be getting frustrated now. Immediately, you are going to ask, why there is only one counter? These many people are there. There should be more counters. Yes or no? Uh, exactly same like that. For example, let us consider that I am having a database. Okay, just a second. Okay, let us consider this is our database on just like this. Okay, let us consider this is our bed. Okay, now this is the database. Okay, now from database we are having one connection object. Let us consider that there is one connection object. Okay, okay. Now we are having, just a second. It's very hard to write the diagrams, right? Fine, no problem. Hands are a little bit long. This hand is long. Better? Let's consider this. Okay. Now let us consider that we are having 5 users are there. 3, 3, 4, and 5. 5 users are there. And all these 5 people, they need this connection object. Basically, there is one database. Okay. From the database, there is only one connection object. Now, user 1 needs to access this connection object. Sir, why? Why? Because you want to perform some actions. You want to perform some, services. That's it. User 1 wants the connection object. User 2 wants, user 3, user 4. All these people needs this connection object. It will not be happening. Yes or no? You need to speak, guys. Then what happens, no one will be able to access, or else we don't know. Come on, but there is more on your server right now. There is only one connection object. Multiple users are requesting to access that connection object. Not a good thought. No. Instead of this, did you understand the problem? Okay. Instead of this, what I am going to advise is, let me just try to remove all this. Okay. Now, we will be having a pool. We will be having a pool. This pool consists of connection objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just let me try to write like this. Just like this. Multiple connection. Okay, let me remove this. Multiple connection objects. Now, this is actually known as connection pool. Connection pool. Now, this connection pool consists of pre-established connection objects. Multiple connection objects. Not one, not two. Are you understanding me? Like, con1, con2, con3. Generally, if you want to get a connection object, what we'll be doing? Yeah, tell me the code. Driver manager dot get connection equal to con1. Driver manager dot get connection is equal to con2, con3, con4. Are you understanding me? Multiple pre-established connection objects will be present in this connection pool. If user 1 wants a connection object, okay, we will be trying to provide this connection object to this particular user. And we will remove that object from this connection pool. If user 2 wants, okay, we'll try to provide one more connection object to the user. I hope you're understanding me. For example, if, okay, you will be going to your DMart and you present at your billing counter. If you are using your billing counter, others cannot access that billing counter. Yes or no? So basically that counter, or in our technology, that connection object, we need to remove that from the connection pool. I hope you're getting me. We need to remove that connection pool. We need to remove that connection object from the connection pool so that other users will not be able to access the same object. So yeah, again, if user 3 wants, okay, I'll be trying to provide one more connection object to this user. This is better, na? Instead of having only one connection object, and if multiple users are trying to access, we'll be having a trouble. Instead of doing that, if we are having like this, then it is easy. Sir, what if there are 100 users? That is where you will be getting server crash down. For example, in Amazon Great Indian Festival or else Big Billion Days Amazon, on the day starting, you will not be able to purchase the item. Why? Because multiple servers, multiple people are trying to access the same server at the same time. So obviously, see, this is one better option, Ra. This is instead of single connection object. I hope you're getting me. Instead of single connection object, we can create multiple pre-established connection objects and we can send these objects to the users. This is one better alternative. This particular concept is known as connection pooling. Even though still more users are coming, we need to wait. We cannot do anything. Am I clear with that? Okay. Now today our concept is connection pooling. Connection pooling. Now, okay. For example, your work at the DMart billing counter is done. Your work is done. If your work is done, that billing counter will be available for the other users now. Means again that connection object should be coming back to the connection pool. I hope you understand the concept here, right? So exactly the same. We will be creating a set of pre-established connections, which is actually known as connection pool. If a user wants a connection object, we'll be trying to assign that connection object from the pool to the particular user. And obviously, we will remove that connection object from the pool. Once the user completed his work, he will be trying to again return that object, which again will be adding that object into our pool so that other users can access. As simple as this. That is our today's concept. In order to make this happen, there are some 5 stages are there, like initialization, acquisition, usage, returning, and validate. Like that, there are 5 stages are there. All those first, I want you to write some notes, just simple notes, and then I will write the code. Then you can continue with the code. Is that okay? Please open your notes. Go ahead. Feel free to keep your citing as connection pooling. Please keep your citing as connection pooling in JDBC. Connection pooling in JDBC. Note down a point for me. Connection pooling is a technique. Connection pooling is a technique used in Java database, or it's used in JDBC. Connection pooling is a technique used in JDBC to improve application performance, to improve application performance by efficiently managing, to improve application performance by efficiently managing database connections. Efficiently managing database connections. Next point. Instead of creating a new connection, instead of creating a new connection for every database interaction, instead of creating a new connection for every database interaction, a connection pool maintains, a connection pool maintains a pool of, maintains a pool of pre-established connections, a pool of pre-established connections that are ready to be, that are ready to be reused, that are ready to be reused. Next point. This reduces the problem of connection creation. This reduces the problem of connection creation and termination, connection creation and termination, comma, leading to significant performance gains. Significant performance gains. Kindly please write all these 5 stages: initialization, acquisition, usage, return, validation. I mean, invalidation. Please write all these 5. Is it done? Okay. Close your books, please. Just close your books. That's it. Don't open your laptops. Just close. Now, let me just try to create one more JDBC app. According to my program, according to my Eclipse, 9 programs are done. I'm going to give JDBC 10. According to you, you can go with your own number. Okay. I'm just a second. Okay. Class JDBC underscore app 10. Just like this, app 10, finish. That's it, not more than that. Now here, you know what? I want to take one more class. Let me take the class name as connection pool. The class name itself is connection pool. Okay. Let me just okay. Connection pool, and this is my JDBC app 10. All right. Please listen. Now, let me first try to deal with my app 10 void method 1. I'm just going to add system.out.println implementing, obviously, connection pooling. Yeah, implementing connection pooling. Okay. Now, let us consider that we are having three users. Is it visible? Boys, last. Is it visible? No. Now is it visible? Now is it visible? Last. Hey, come front. Come front. It's not visible means you'll be having a trouble. Bring your chair and come front and sit. Feel free. People who are unable to view, please come front and sit. Come on, go ahead. Feel free. Boys, is it okay for you? Last. Feel free, no problem. No one is going to stop you. Go to fine, good, nice. Right. Switch off the light. Not the projector. Better. Now it's better? Okay, good. All right, implementing connection pooling, and I'm assuming that there are 3 users. Are there 3 users? So system.out.println. Go. Okay, guys, let me tell you one thing. Girls, at any point of the time, if you want to go out from the class, you don't need my permission. I mean it. Happily, you can go. Boys, no. Yeah, you know it, I know it. So don't. So if you want to go leave, tell me, then leave. If you are getting anything important. Am I clear with that? Girls, no restrictions. At any point of time, you can leave. No worries. You don't need my permission. All right. Okay. Listen. Listen. Okay. Now here, let us just try to go like user 1, 3 users, 1, 2, 3. User 1, user 2, and user 3. Basically, all these 3 users needs 3 separate connection objects. 3 separate connection objects. Okay. We'll do one thing. First things first, let us just first try to take normal variables, private variables. Let me just try to get back here. Where is our, okay. And the thing is, hang on, every time we are directly initializing, let us try to use constructor to initialize this. By the help of constructor, we can initialize our instance variables. You already know that. So just let me try to keep it like this. Fine. All right. Now, yeah, let me try to take a parameterizer constructor. In the meantime, I don't need this. Just let us keep it aside. I'm going to take a parameterized constructor. Okay. All right. We are using this keyword. Respond. You know what? Let me ask a simple question. Inside a constructor, can I write this keyword and super keyword? This keyword, super keyword. You know what? Let me rephrase this question. Inside every constructor, what is the default statement? What is that super? Nana, listen to me very clearly. Guys, listen. What is this super keyword? What is this super constructor call? This is keyword. This is keyword. This is constructor call. Constructor call is by default available inside every Java constructor. Now my question is, inside a constructor, can I write super constructor call and this constructor call? This is one of the most expected interview point of view question. If you are unable to answer this, you need to have a proper idea about OOPS concepts. To be precise, inheritance. Otherwise, you'll be having a trouble understanding this concept. If you're knowing the answer, very good. If you don't know the answer, revise. Please revise, okay? Anyways, let me just try to remove this. I'm coming back. All right. So, all right, here, this is instance variable. This is local variable. We already know that instance variable name and local variable name both are same. Then the first priority will be given to the local variables. How to resolve that ambiguity? We can do that by using this keyword. Okay, fine. I just took a constructor. I just took a parameterized constructor to initialize the values of my, I repeat, I just took a parameterized constructor to initialize the values of my private instance variables. Okay, done, cool. Now, I'm going to need a situation. I mean, I need a concept. I need a concept. Which concept I need? I need to store, I hope you're listening to me. I need to store multiple connection objects. I need to store multiple connection objects into an object. Can I take array? Which array? You want me to take an array as a connection? Speak out. Means, are you saying that, let me just try to take, okay, new connections, even an ECT1 connection like this. Let me just try to go like 5 equal to COBJ belongs to connection. And here I just want to make it like a array. Are you speaking about like this? Okay, this is a connection array. This connection array, how many objects it will accept? Okay, that is actually very good. But here I have one more small problem. What do you mean by synchronization? Wait, don't answer immediately. Think, I said. What do you mean by synchronization? A word of advice, synchronization is a concept which will be coming when you are speaking about multi-threading. Now tell me. Providing access to only one thread. You know this, right? If there is a resource, let us consider that if there is a resource, multiple threads are there. Multiple threads will be trying to act on the same resource at the same time. We will be getting inconsistent results. In order to avoid that, we can make this resource as a synchronized resource. Means if one thread is actually acting on that resource, no other threads can access the same resource until this thread execution is completed. Yes or no? Right now, according to our requirement, what is that resource? Connection object. Are you understanding me? If one connection object, for example, user one is trying to access this connection object, no other users must be able to access the same object. Am I clear with that? Then what we need to do, yeah, obviously we need to go for synchronization. So right now, my requirement is I need to store a group of objects. Sorry, array, wait. I need to store a group of objects, but that particular where I'm trying to store, it must be synchronized. So you know that array is not synchronized, no? So this is not an option for me. Nope. Then comes your collection framework. When you're speaking about collection framework, there are mainly two root interfaces are there. First one is collection, next one is map. Map is not a child interface for collection. Map is different, collection is different. In collection interface, there are multiple child interfaces are there. List, set, queue, like a lot of other things are there. Array list, linked list, vector, hash set, linked hash set, reset, priority queue. A lot of things are there. Now, tell me a collection class where it is synchronized, where insertion order will be maintained, where duplicates are also allowed. What is it? Vector is there. So now tell me what we need to do. We need to take a vector. I hope you're understanding me, right? The only thing is you just need to analyze what we need according to our requirement. We need to choose the concepts which are available. That's it. For example, come on, every time I'll say this. We are having a bike and we are having a car. I want to go to Goa. Which one I'll choose? Depending upon my requirements. Like that, in Java, we are having a lot of concepts are there. Depending upon the requirement, we need to choose a particular concept. But in order to choose that concept, we should be knowing about that concept. That is where the difference will come. Is that clear? So yeah, let's try to deal with that vector. I'm going to create a new vector. You know what? I'll just try to create here. ACTOR vector equal to V belongs to vector VACT. Okay, vector. And I just want to store only connection objects. I'm giving the generic as connection. Okay, no need to give here, but let me just try to go with my old school. Fine. I'm going with vector right now. Guys, by the way, please, do you know right now what is the most frequently used Java version? Try to search and tell me by tomorrow. Okay. How you need to search? What is the what is most of the companies, which version they are using related to Java? Try to search and do let me know by tomorrow. You should be knowing what is the latest version? 25, 26, 27 is also coming, but on the same. But I want you to search. You know what? Right now, search and tell me. Search what happens. Which version of Java is most frequently used by companies as of now? Right? Search. Use your own search base. No worries. You search it, you'll understand. Just search. Got it? Right now, people are shifting to 21, not completely merged. Shifting. They are new projects. New projects, they are coming for 21 right now. But still, most of the companies are using. Why? Because that 21 is also LTS only. 21 is also LTS on long-term supported only. But still, why people of most of the people will be using LTS, that is Java 17, when you're speaking about a project, it will take nearly minimum 5 years of time. In order to create a project, simple project, it will take minimum 5 years of time. Immediately, we will never shift the versions. In real time, no. You know what? Before Java 17, most of the companies use Java 8. Java 8. 9, 10, 11. No, 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 no. They did not use 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Now, okay. Company shifted to 17. I hope you're understanding me, right? So don't worry about, sir, we need to use the latest version. No, that's not going to work in coding. Absolutely not. Best LTS version. Am I clear with that? But the thing is, we should be knowing the latest features. We should be knowing it. But in companies, most of the companies still using 17. Maybe I'm guessing 2 to 3 years, 17 will be going back. 21. 21 will be coming. Actually, 25 is also LTS. 25 is also LTS version, but no, we'll not use. It's not going to work like that. Anyways, that's completely another scenario. Okay, let us just try to get back. Yes. Let us just try to get back here. Okay, now private variables, I took a vector and this is a connection pool. Okay, let me just try to write a small method. Here, first I need to initialize my connection pool. So void con underscore initialization, just like this, initialization. Okay, how many connection objects shall we create? Let us try to create 5 connection objects. So, okay, system.out.println creating 5 connection objects. Okay, creating 5 VJER, creating 5 connection objects. And let me just try to get the size also here. BFORAB4 plus V dot size. What is the capacity for vector? Default capacity? Respond. n. By default, its capacity is 7. And its size increases by, vector size increases by double. Array list size increases by half. Current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1. Remember. Okay, so let me just try to. So first creating 5 connection objects, and I just want to print the size. Okay, I just want to print the size. Okay, now let us try to create 5 connection objects. Just a second. Okay, try CATCH catch exception exception e dot print stack trace method, and after that let me first try to load the driver class dot for name driver. Okay, after that driver help me driver manager dot get connection url it is username and password, fine, and its return type is connection object. Okay, now you know what, let me, okay, fine, no problem, let me just try to write like this connection object. I'll do one thing, equal to null. Let me just try to write like this. Okay, I got my connection object. Now what I need to do, I need to add that connection object into my, I need to pass the object now. Okay, let's go like in vector, we are having v dot add method is there, or else, add element is also there. Let us just try to go like that, add element. Done. I'm trying to add the element. This is okay, but how many times you want me to add this? 5 times. So what I need to do? I'm sorry. Shall I go with while? Tell me where I need to write this. Where I need to write the while loop. Where? Are you speaking about I need to while? I mean, I need to write while loop. I need to write while loop before the try block, or else here inside this, can I write it? Please do let me know. Come on, guys. Let me just try to write like this. Now here, v dot size less than 5. Did you understand that line of code? Okay. Now inside this, I'm going to write my loop. I mean, I'm going to write my connections. That's it. 5 times 5 new connection objects are getting created, and all those 5 objects I'm adding into my vector. Am I clear with this? Okay. Right now, I'm going to keep this system.out.println. Let me just try to write v dot size plus connection objects created. What is our output? 5 connection objects created, and I want to view also. Okay, let's try to use for each. We can retrieve the data from collection classes by using for each. Okay, tell me what I need to write. V belongs to, can I write object? Can I write object? Connection is basically an object, na? Okay, and now system.out.println, I'm just going to write data. That's it. Let me first try to see the output for this. Okay, coming to my this app. I mean, completely another class. All right. Now, inside this class, first I want to create an object. I want to create an object for this class. Okay. Let me just try to take all my variables one more time here. Okay. Now, I just want to create an object, just a simple object. Okay. Tell me the code. New connection. Just let me, where is my connection rule here? New connection pool. Come on. New connection pool. And here equal to, hang on, equal to, let me go like CP belongs to connection pool. And you know it, I know it, will be getting an error. Why we are getting an error? Why? Because we are having a parameterized constructor. Obviously, we need to pass the parameters. Okay, let us just try. Tell me first what I need to pass. Let me, driver, I did not initialize it here. Yeah, I already initialized. First, I need to pass the driver. After that, DB URL. After that, DB username, and finally DB done. Just done. Okay, let me just try to get back to my program here. Okay, I'm going to write my main method, main method. Okay, now inside this main method, new, let me go like JDBC app 10 just like this equal to obj belongs to JDBC app 10. Now, if I execute my program, is this line will be executed? You need to tell me, guys. If I execute that program, please tell me, is this line will be executed or not? Respond. Right click, run as Java application. Absolutely not. Show view console. Absolutely not. You need to speak. Okay. We'll do one thing. We created an object. Let us just try to call the method. Shall we try to call the method? Okay. Implementing CONNEC connection pooling, and I'm going to call the method. What is that? CP dot initialization. Now let's see. Let's see. Right click, run as Java application. Show view console. Sir, you are calling inside method one, but where you are calling method one? Obj dot method one. Let's see. Am I clear with this? Okay, we are creating 5 connection objects, and before it is 0, before it is 0, after that we got 5 connection objects, and basically these are all our connection objects. Now all these connection objects are present inside vector. Come on guys, follow me. All these connection objects are present inside vector. Okay, now user 1, user 2, user 3, these guys are eagerly waiting for getting that connection objects. Okay, sorry, just a second. Let me try to, okay. Now all these guys, user 1, user 2, and user 3, all these guys are trying to actually waiting for getting the connection objects. Getting the connection objects. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let me try to get back here. Okay, I'm going to take one more method, just one more method, void con and a scroll. Let me just try to give acquisition, assigning. Acquisition means assigning. Let me just try to keep it like this. Okay. You know what? I'm going to, here my requirement is, if I'm calling this method in this class, guys, are you with me? Are you following? If I am calling this method in this class, I need to get a connection object. Can I make this method return type as connection? Tell me. Okay, let me just try to go like this connection. And here, system.out.println assigning ASSIG, assigning a CO, assigning a connection object. Okay, from where? Obviously from vector. Vector. Okay, now I want to retrieve an element. Yeah, v dot get element at 0 is just get 0, and here this is equal to con belongs to connection and return return con. Can I write like this? And one more important thing is, if we are assigning an object to the user, we need to remove that object from the connection pool. Na? Okay, so v dot remove 0. I'm just removing that object. Okay, now coming to here, user 1. Let's try to call that method. Just simply call that method. cp dot con acquisition, and what is its return type? Connection object. Yeah, I'm getting my con1 belongs to connection object. Just to check here, system.out.println after user 1, I'm going to print cp.v.size. I'm trying to get the size. If everything is working properly, here what should be the size? That's very good. Let's try to check this. Right click, run as Java application. I hope you're understanding the concept here. We already assigned a connection object there. Right now, there are only 4. Okay, we'll do one thing. Let us just try to go for, hang on. Okay, I just want to go for user 2 also. Just a second. Okay. User 2 and user 3 also. Same concept I'm going to use here also. But I'm going to change the name as con2. Here also, let me go make it as con3. This is after user 2, and this is after user 3. Let's find out. Right click, run as Java application 432. Still two objects are present in our vector. I hope you are following me, right? Okay, now done. We successfully assigned the connection object to the user. How user will use that connection object, it does not matter to us. We need to assign a connection object. That's it. Am I clear with that? Now, if the work is done, what we need to do? Return the same object again to the pool. Na? All right, we'll do one thing. Let me just try to write one more method. Return means in this class, from this class, user must be calling a method, and whenever he is calling that method, he is supposed to return the objects, passing the parameters. I hope you're understanding me, right? Okay, let's just try to write void con underscore return return return, and it must be a parameterizer method. What is a parameter? Parameter connection object. Let me just try to write like this: system.out.println returning the connection object. Just returning the connection object. Okay, to the pool. Connection object back to the pool. Okay, let me just try to get it like this. And here simply v dot add element. I'm just going to write con. And after this, again, I want to print for one more time. I just want to print my data. Okay, just I want to print it for one more time. Let's see what happens. Okay, CONNECT connection object. Let's go. Now simply here, first it's done. Now I'm going to return. Tell me con cp dot con underscore return connection object 1. First, I am actually returning my first object. Let's try to execute. Right click, run as Java application. Okay. Now, please observe it correctly. Guys, you know that vector maintains insertion order. This is the first object. First object we assign to user 1. Second object we assign to user 2. Third object we assign to user 3. After that, only two objects are left behind. Now, user 1 is actually returning the first object. If user 1 is returning the first object, currently there are only these two objects, yes or no? Then the object which is returned by the user will be added at the... Am I clear with this? Please respond. Same I'm going to do for remaining also. cp dot con dot, con underscore return. I'm going with con 2 cp dot con underscore return. I'm just going to write con 3. Right click, run as Java application. Please check. Am I clear with this? First 6619. After that F2F 930. So right now 930 must be the first element. Where is this? Here, last element. Am I clear with this? This is how connection pooling will work. But the thing is, in order to understand this, you tell me, without having a proper knowledge on core Java, can we understand this? A big no. A big no. That's the reason we'll say core Java is very, very important. Got it? Your turn. Go ahead. Understanding the concepts, knowing your requirements, a lot of things you need to do. Not only coming to the classes, listening to the classes. You should be having a proper idea about what you need, why you need, where you need to use this. Be fast. Be fast. Hmm. 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 Your question is you will insert the ticket. In database, you need to show pending payment. That is your question. Write that logic in another method, not in the same method. Inserting in another data, another method. Commit it. That is according to my requirement. Yes. Hmm. That's what I'm trying to say. No. Yes. Yes. Try to write the code by your own, as I said. See, if I want to write the code, I can write the code in much more faster manner. But I'm trying to write the code by analyzing it. So that the same things which you also should be doing. I don't want you to copy paste. Just try. How we think whenever we are writing the code, how I thought the same way you need to think. What we need, why we need, what we need to create, how we need to create. So think, don't blindly copy paste. After completing connection pool class, try to write your own program, JDBC 10. After completing connection pool class, try to write your own program, JDBC 10. Start writing the code. You heard the class now, right? How many of you completed? No one. Connection pool class is done? Okay, then fine. mute. Done. May I know how many of you guys completed? Please raise. Down. Very less. Be fast, guys. 5 more minutes. If you're facing any trouble, please come to me. Done. What happened? Why you're opening Eclipse? What? Already Eclipse is open here. All right. I'm done for today. That's it, guys. That's it for today. I hope you understood the concept, connection pooling. And tomorrow we'll go with another separate newly topic. Okay. Dot. I'm sorry. Is that okay? That's it, guys. That's it for today. Thank you.